Hello. Hey everybody! Welcome to my new series of gardening, and I've been wanting to do this for a little while now. I haven't seen this on the internet yet, but I'm hoping that it'll be like kind of a trend at some point because I think it'd be really cool to have some like series of videos of kind of just like people's different gardening projects, because I think that they're really cool. I like flowers and I always have. So I have some seeds, I have some bulbs, and I have some already planted plants. And yeah, I will start with the established plants. So I just got this from Price Chopper, but I've heard of this species or type of plant before. It's an African violet, and I got it from Price Chopper for like $3. I think it's really pretty. The leaves are really interesting, so yeah, I think it's really pretty. And all of these plants will be in my room unless said otherwise, because right now it's kind of too late to plant some of these plants, so yeah. For my birthday, I got a miniature like baby orchid, and I think it's really cute. And it's just this little guy. Yeah, I have a shaky hand. So yeah, this one's kind of interesting because you're supposed to water it with ice, like an ice cube. This little guy gets an ice cube and a half from my freezer once a week, so I think that's kind of cool. And I've always wanted an orchid. I don't know how long they bloom for. I think indoors, I think it's nonstop, but we will see. Then I have these guys, which are from IKEA. They're totally artificial. I've had these for like 4 years. They're ugly, but you know, holds my bracelets. Unnecessary. So for my birthday from my mom, this is related to the orchids, I have a set of 10 peacock orchid bulbs. I think they're really interesting. I've actually never seen peacock orchids before, but I think that would be a really cool project. I believe, yeah, it blooms in summer, so I'd probably have to plant it like fall or early spring. So we will see how those go. I think they're really pretty. While I was on vacation with my grandparents, who my grandmother loves gardening, we went to a garden store for her to look at some certain plants, and I wandered over to the seed aisle like I would, and I went a little seed crazy. I got a lot, but I actually started growing a couple plants by seed last year, and I just did it in my room. I got like homesick or garden sick because it was like winter and I hadn't seen any vegetation with all of the snow that we had. So I started some things by seed. I started sweet pea, cosmos, some zinnias, some other plants, but the only things that really worked were the sweet peas, which happened to be a vine. I didn't know that, and they grew really, really quick. And also the cosmos they went well, but they didn't bloom all the way, which was weird. Like I had a really demented bloom. So I have a variety of veggies and flowers. So I have snap peas, and these say plant seeds outdoors in March whenever weather allows. Well, it's almost August and I really want to plant these, so I'm thinking that I may plant them in my room because I have a nice window here and here, and I'm thinking that maybe I can plant them somewhere in here. Also, if you guys have any suggestions or methods, or if you have any like previous teachings that you have gathered from planting indoors, please let me know. We're thinking about possibly making a greenhouse. I think that'd be super, super cool. but we haven't so far. So leave any comments below with any suggestions or tips or tricks. Next I have marigolds. I know these don't smell too hot, but we have a really big beetle problem in our outdoors garden. So I know that marigolds like repel some types of harming pests. And also I am thinking about using these for a recipe of some sorts, which you will find out about later. So yeah, I have marigolds. I got a pack of Wildflower Mixture. I think that's pretty cool. And my dad's actually thinking about planting these outdoors in a long line. I think that'd look really pretty. I got radishes and beets confused. So I have radishes and I wanted beets, but you know, we'll use radishes at some point. I have two kinds and they're both interesting. I have round black Spanish radish, which my grandma says is spicy. Okay. And I have this like switched. Usually radishes are red on the outside with a white center. These are the opposite. They are watermelon radishes. And I will find a recipe to do with these if I grow them. And if these work out, any of the vegetables, I will show you in a series like per week how they're doing once I plant them. Right now I'm still trying to find a way to plant them in my room, so I won't be doing updates soon. I will be definitely looking for the comments on different ways to plant these. Next I have carrots. I know these need like a sandy soil along with some of the other ones that I'm thinking of planting. So even if I plant these outdoors at some point, it'll have to be in like a planter box with different soil that we will make up. So yeah, carrots. I love carrots. They're my favorite. And I have New Zealand spinach, romaine. Gotta love romaine. This one's funny. This is Outhouse Hollyhock. I have a huge hollyhock outside. It's like 7 feet. Even with the 6-foot bamboo I have next to it to stake it, it's still like leaning over. And I think that's because the petals, I'll insert a picture here. The petals are very, like, it's tissue paper flowers. It's not just like a single blossom or a single petaled. Next, I have 2 purple flowers, and I have Perennial Lupine, which I think is really, really, really pretty. And I have lavender, Perennial Lavender, which is good. And I want to eventually kind of like save all the little florets or flowers from the lavender so that I can keep them and use them in another recipe, which you'll find about later. Pretty. And in my established garden outside, I have a couple edibles that are pretty interesting. They're not ready to really harvest yet, but I have Boston and Bib lettuce, which are both butters, and I thought they were big enough a couple weeks ago. They are not. I tried eating them, I spit them right back out. They were nasty. And I also have basil outside, lots and lots of basil. Not enough to really make pesto that much, but I've made it before with my own basil, which was so cool. And it came out really, really good. So I also have raspberries, and my sister has some tomato plants that were doing well, but then a bunny came and had lunch. It's a sad affair. But yeah, we're going to be putting fencing up there, and we have parsley, green peppers. We had strawberries, but those are out of season. And I think that's all that she has. I'm really looking forward to the green peppers because I love peppers. I wish she had red, but she doesn't. So yeah, if you have any, like I said, suggestions, or even if you're just excited for this, if you like this idea, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I think that's really, really cool. I know that with some of my other videos, it hasn't been really capable of loading comments. And if it looks like it is on your side, don't think I'm crazy because I can't access them. But we will figure that out soon. And yeah, I hope you have a great day and look forward to the series. Bye!